Yes. Hi, Lori. It's Sarah.
Hey, Sarah. So have you guys started? I mean, I know we've talked about it a bunch. Have you guys, besides Sarah, has anybody else started? Um, stop sharing for a minute. Have anybody else started doing regular sharing, or do you have a plan, or do you just like, is it one day a week, or what's your thought process there? Hey, Vicky.
Hi, I'm with Sarah in Massachusetts.
That's awesome.
And the answer to her question is yes. She didn't hear you, but she's posted regularly.
Oh, yes.
Cool. Do you have a certain plan that you go by? Do you follow a certain calendar, or do you just kind of do
I'm
it?
working on following that calendar. I was at the meeting the other night and they were talking about it here in Springfield. So I'm getting there.
Yeah. And do you follow the IPA calendar or Jackie's or or both, or what's your?
Could you repeat that question?
Oh, sorry, Ken. Are you following Jackie's or the calendar that Jaffa puts out, or?
Jackie's calendar that she puts out on the Amber region.
Okay.
And then, so I'm starting to work on that.
Awesome. Are you seeing any results yet?
Yes. When I put things out, and actually, I just made my Facebook business page. And have gotten a great response from that already. Kind of did that on the fly. We were up here on vacation going to visit people. And while my husband was driving, I'm building a page.
That's awesome. I love it.
And I actually just walked in the door and I did a little party today with 3 people, and they all wrote out their orders. They didn't order tonight, but they're ordering tomorrow online. And one gal is going to, I think she's going to buy the $49 kit.
Great.
To get going.
Then we got to work it so she buys the
pack.
The special.
Yeah, the pack is amazing.
Yeah.
Yep. Yes, for sure. All right. All right. So I'm going to share my screen. And
so Lori, can I just say something? So I've gone over the Jaffa Biz website with the Marlene, but she's not familiar with Jackie's calendar.
Yeah,
I didn't know over that. So okay, good, because I haven't done any of that yet.
Yeah, that's definitely because Jackie's calendar really basically follows the one that Jaffa puts out, and she basically puts it in the same calendar with all of our meetings and everything. So it's really the best, to me, it's the best option. So I'm going to share my calendar, share my screen. Obviously, I know what I'm talking about tonight. And this is what Jackie's calendar looks like. And hold on a second. Move everything down here. Okay. So for you new girls, which we're very excited that you're with us tonight, it's really awesome that you guys are jumping right in. That shows that you're smart and motivated, which is always a good thing. And Betty is wonderful. She's been with us for a while, and we love her. And so you picked a perfect person to sign up with. So that's very cool, too. So Jackie Geisinger is our regional, they just changed her title, Regional Leadership Development Director, something like that. Anyway, she's wonderful, but she puts together these calendars every single month, and it has some of the offers for the consultants. It has ideas for posting every single day of the week, and also has all of our meetings, like the meeting we're having tonight, the training, and all the other trainings as well. So she really puts it together for us in a way that's very easy. It looks like a lot of information, which it is, but if you break it down, if you just look at the colors, she has it color-coded, and if you just take each piece separately, it really is very comprehensive, and also shows her live meetings when she's in town somewhere. So, for instance, here in the middle, in these kind of a amber color, I guess, brownish orange amber color, These are her live meetings. And this is when she's actually in, she flies in, does a live meeting, so a great place to invite guests. The blue type here on Monday, mostly on Sundays and Mondays and sometimes Fridays, those are the live Zoom meetings, which is like what we're doing right now. So this is 4 Weeks to Success, which we're on down here on the 18th. That's today. Tomorrow morning we have some leader meetings, and then in the evening at 4:30 Pacific, which is 7:30 Eastern, we have our opportunity meeting talking about spa and fragrance as a business, which is the second version. The first one earlier in the month, we talked about skincare and color. So it's just a great place to invite people who are interested in possibly checking out Jafra, and also to get some great training for yourself. And then at 5:30 Pacific, which is 8:30 Eastern, we have Smart Start, and that's a great place for you guys to follow up with after tonight to watch that Smart Start, because she really talks about how to have a smart start to your business. And since you're brand new, or even if you're just wanting to get started again, that's a great place to go for training. I was chatting with Betty online, and it's true. She mentioned, she's like, there's something new every time, and there is. Every time you get on one of these meetings, somebody says something. Sometimes it's the person presenting, sometimes it's one of the attendees, but there's always something good to learn. And when you brainstorm with each other and you talk with each other, you can learn something new. So it's always good to show up. And if you can't show up because of work or whatnot, family, then watch the recordings. Many of them are recorded. And so you can go in and watch the recording, which is great. And those are hosted, or saved, I should say, on my YouTube channel. That's just where we're saving all the Amber Region training. And that is Lori Alley Jafra. If you just search that on YouTube, you'll find me there. But at the top here, this is so for social media, because that's what we're talking about tonight. For sharing on social media, and this can be on Instagram, on Facebook, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Right here at the top, she's got these ideas in purple. So we've got Sunday's Fun Day, Monday is Makeup Monday, Tuesday is Skin News Tuesday, Winter Wednesday, Thursday, Freedom Friday, and Scented Saturday. Now, of course, you don't have to do that order. You can do anything you like. But these are just ideas. If you don't already have a plan, try following this plan, or pick your favorite 3 or your favorite 1 or whatever, and then use those as kind of a guide of things, just ideas of what to post. And then here on the left, she has ideas for each week as a focus. So for the first one, for this first full week, we have skincare, which of course we just launched the Boost line, so that's a great thing to talk about, or the Revitalize line. Second week, you could do color. Third week, spa. Fourth week, fragrance. So for each month, you can do, your weeks can be kind of laid out so that you can plan it. And that's a really cool thing. And then she's also got, if there's a holiday, so Turkey Day, Black Friday, Small Business Saturday, which is nationwide, on Saturday the 24th, which is Saturday after Thanksgiving. So she has all that stuff in there. And then it's down here at the bottom, she also has what November is. Healthy Skin Month, National Entrepreneur Month. Those are just some things that you can find. And these, again, aren't Jafra. These are nationwide from, a lot of different companies use these. So here's some ideas, your weekly goals, some ideas for theme parties here at the top, your November goals. So you can really use this calendar. It's super comprehensive. She's got links. She's got Power of 5. I mean, there's all kinds of things that you will hear in the training. So it's a really, really great calendar. Betty, did that give you an idea? Is that a good cover? Okay. Hi, Marie, you're here. Yay. Let's see. Okay. So, back to my share.
.com, and it's a website that will give you all kinds of ideas every single day of the month. So a lot of times I know that when Jackie she makes up her calendar, this is where she gets all of her, now I can't see you at all. Where she gets all of her information from too. So it's a fun website, all different things that you can imagine. You know, from, I don't know, I couldn't even tell you what they are, but I know that's where she goes. So brownylocks.com, which is cool. Hold on. Are you just all right? What I mean, I'm not seeing anything on my screen. I don't know about you guys.
Are you? You're not saying it's shared?
Nope. Hold on. I just can see the people who are in it, who are here. On this, is that me? Is everybody else seeing the screen? Yes? Shake your head. Yes or no? Yes. Okay. So it's me. Yay. Okay. Oh, God. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
And I can't see because I can move this thing though, I think, right? Yes, I can. Okay. So let me just go here.
Yeah, stop sharing again.
I'm sorry. Let me just see. Okay. There, I can see Debbie writing.
Okay.
Yeah, my pen's not right, so.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see it now. Okay.
Okay, good.
Okay, cool. All right, so where are we? Are we on this page?
Yeah, I just started talking about her, how to use social media posting on using her calendar. So I was talking about Jackie's calendar.
Okay, so let me just, before, are you recording? Don't record yet. Because what I'm seeing is,
Okay, so what we are doing right now is I'm going to show you guys how to schedule a post really quickly. If it goes up. And if it doesn't, I will record a shorter little mini how to do it. It's super easy. I've recorded it on different things more recently, but and Facebook just changed how they do things too, which is always super awesome because you think you have it nailed, and then they change something. It's always a little disconcerting when you go in and nothing is the same. Okay, so here I am on the page, and I'm going over here like I'm going to write a post. So I just click in the box. I click in the box. Come on, computer. Okay. And let's say I want to add a photo. Actually, I'm just going to type text. So if I was to write test post, okay, obviously you're not going to write that. And I could put, let's say I wanted to just post my website. I really don't type this slowly, I swear.
Lori, we're not seeing anything.
we just have like Lori Alley on the side. We don't see your news feed.
Really?
Really?
What is going on? Huh.
But can I just add something
Yes,
into
absolutely.
kind of on the line of what Betty was talking about on when
Uh-huh.
to post? There are definitely better days and times to post, but what I like to do is go back and look at my posts and to see when I had the most interaction
Yep.
with my posts, because sometimes, you know, your friends or the people that are in your newsfeed or who have liked your page, there may be maybe Saturday is just not a good day for them. Who knows? Whatever. So just kind of pay attention to that too, to see where you got the most interaction, the most likes. And there's also a feature on your page where you can, your insights, where they will show you, and I think we went over that before, Lori, too.
Yes.
On when the peaks were for you, as far as when posting. So pay attention to that too. But there are definitely people who study Facebook, and there's all different trainings that you can take that will tell you of certain times and days that are there's more people more on Facebook in general. So definitely pay attention to that too.
Right. Okay, so can you see this yet?
No.
Interesting. Okay, so basically, when you click in the box to post, and you start typing, and then you get ready to click on post, if your option will say to publish, to publish your post on your page. Mm-hmm. And instead of clicking on that, there's a little arrow on the publish button itself. And if you click on that, there's a little spot that says schedule. You can actually backdate also and save a draft. But if you click on schedule, you can schedule it. It's either 6 months or a year, but you can schedule out that far. So
Yeah.
for the next week or the next month, it's super easy to schedule a bunch of posts. And then it gives you a little link at the top of your page. It says view scheduled posts. And it's really simple. So go check it out. Just go in and start typing a post and then click on that little down arrow and you'll see what I'm talking about. And it's really great because you can go in and when you actually have time, you can sit down and you can schedule a week out, 2 weeks out, the whole month, whatever. And then if you want to add more as you go, do that. But at least you know you have 2 or 3 a week or whatever you want that you can, you know, are going to show up whether you remember to do it or not, or you get busy or whatever. So, yeah.
True.
Yep. Did you find that email,
Thank you.
Marie?
But let me see if I can do this. Okay, I'm doing this. I have it up here. Can you see? You can't see my screen. Can you have to share my screen
No, you
first?
have to share the screen, and then you click share screen, and at the bottom you click share again, and make sure that you've selected that screen is what you're sharing.
All right. So you know what the problem I'm having is that I can see everything. I can see you. I can see all the people, but I can't find my share screen button. It's not on the bottom. It's not on the top. It's really weird.
No, hold on.
If I could find my share screen button, I'd be all set.
Okay, now try. Is it there now?
Nope. Nope. It's weird. It's really freaking me out. Hold on. Let me just see. No, like, cause you know, it's weird.
Well, I'll just share mine, and then we'll see. Let's see if it pops up.
It's weird because, I mean, I can pull it up. I just can't. I just don't see my thing.
It'll be like a marionette routine.
Yes.
I guess so. I guess.
Sorry, team. Scroll down.
It's the best we're gonna do. I apologize for my technical ignorance. But.
Well, it's like something's going on with Zoom almost today. It's very strange.
Okay, so maybe it's not me. I don't know.
So for the new girls who are here, I feel bad because you guys are getting
I know
the non-smooth version.
Right.
But I swear, if you come back tomorrow or the next day, it will not be so choppy. I swear.
Yeah. And I don't know. I don't. It's weird because it's there when I first log on, and then when I get off, like I can't even mute myself. I mean, I don't even have that option at the bottom of my screen.
Yeah, that sounds like a Zoom thing. But
right.
let's roll through this and
okay.
So when you're ready for me to scroll down, and we'll go from there.
Okay. All right. So perfect. So we kind of figured. So Lori went over the different ideas that you can post. And Jaffer, feel free to, when the Beauty Insiders, they have some beautiful posts as well too. To share, you can actually share that post to your page as well too. So, and then there's is everybody familiar with social.jaffer.com? Okay, so social.jaffer.com is a site that Jaffer provides for us that has, let me see if I click on this. Can I click on this, Lori? Let's see. No, because it's not my screen. Okay, so if we click on social.jaffer.com, that's a site that Jaffer provides for us that has content that we can use to share. Beautiful, beautiful content. There we go. There are Facebook, there's posts, there's videos, and it's based on different categories. So for example, there's products, there's beauty tips, opportunity, there's quotes, parties. So if you want to click on any one of those, Lori, that would be wonderful, so we can kind of show them. So we're going to do something on makeup. And if we click on makeup, here come all of your posts. Now we're not seeing any posts. Nope, any pictures. But normally there's
It's just taking forever to load right now. That's all it is.
Okay, so normally they will come up.
Yep.
And then you can choose whichever one you want. When you've seen one that you like, you click on it, and then it gives you the option to download it. Maybe it's the internet too, I don't know.
It's my internet. There we go.
Okay. So these would be all the different posts that you could pick. Real pretty, very professional. You don't have to copy, cut, and paste and make up your own things. And the cool thing is that Jaffer keeps them current for you. So whatever the new products are, whatever the new the colors are, whatever it is, whatever the new opportunity is, if there's a new kit or if there's special promotion, this is where you're going to find all that beautiful things. So you can click on any one that you like. It gives you a suggested text as well that you can use. You can also have the option of adding to that as well too. So this is the suggested text. It's our most coveted lipsticks now in gorgeous new shades. It's wonderful. And you would click on that and save it to your computer. And I know Lori has it all organized in beautiful folders as well. Not me, mine are just all over the place. I just click on whatever picture that I want. So she's gonna copy that photo.
Normally I would show you, but this computer does not have anything saved the right way.
Okay,
So,
all right, that's fine.
if you right click, whoops, that's like that. If you right click on it, and it behaves, save image as, and then you would choose the folder on your computer, wherever you want to save it.
Perfect.
And then you can share it from there as much as you want.
Yeah. So this is an option that we have as well too, to post and to use. It's called Let's Get Social, social.jafra.com. Beautiful, beautiful thing to use. Lori went over the IPA calendar. We kind of went over how to schedule. And when you're posting, and somebody likes your post, or you want to encourage people to like, follow, and share your post as well too. So when somebody likes your post, I will go in and personally message her and start to have a conversation with her too as well, and to create some kind of a follow-up with that post as well too. So it gives you another resource to tap into, to talk to clients, to book your parties, and to actually, get some sales as well too. So some of the different posting tips, and don't have to stay strictly with Facebook. We talk a lot about Facebook, but you also have Twitter, you also have Instagram. Jafra also has Snapchat. So for those of you who are really into social media, you can use all those different platforms. I know you can link up your accounts too, your Facebook and your Instagram, or Facebook and your Twitter accounts can be linked together. So every time you post, they post on both sites. And I think it's really just a matter of being a presence in the social media community as well too, and being effective when you post, which is pretty cool. I also we want to kind of go over some of your posting tips. We kind of talked about pick your day, pick your names. That's all on your calendar to create your brand. And don't always just post products, or, post some of your personal things too, because people want to know who you are. They want to know you. They want to know what you're all about, because that's what they're really going to connect with. Is they're going to connect with you, what your likes are, what you value, what your morals are, what you stand for, and that's how we build an audience in that way too. Because this Jafra comes out in all over the United States, and we can buy Jafra. As a matter of fact, my sister sells Jafra. We've been selling it together for over 20 years, but we have completely different clienteles because of who we are individually. So make sure you use that too. Put that personal touch in there, because that's what creates that relationship and the basis for the relationship as well too. When you post, I know we've been going over this, which is pretty cool, and Lori, feel free to pipe in, that to have a call to action to your post. Just don't post your post and then leave it. So you could post something, for example, and, say, what would you, I know this is one of the, Dia Collins, I don't know if she's on here tonight, but she posted, what would you like your mascara to do for you? Comment below. And the first person who comments, or she did a drawing actually for everybody who commented, and they won one of our free Royal Jelly beautiful mascaras. So it's fun. It becomes interactive. You can do it, for example, put a time limit on it, today only, the next 3 days only. If you're doing a Winter Wednesday, I know Jackie Alves has, she does a Winter Wednesday. She has things on Saturdays and on Fridays as well too, to do that as well too. And just to create that, and that helps you to create that consistency as well too. which is fun. And then it's interactive, and it gives you, once again, another resource now to connect with people and to talk with people. Does anybody have any questions about that? Or has anybody done that and had some success, or want to kind of share what happened with them? Funny, good, awesome. I don't know if anybody's done that. No. Okay. All right.
Marie, are these notes that you published, are they available to copy and paste or for us, or can we look at them afterwards?
What we're looking at now, you mean?
Yeah, because I need to be reminded to pick the days and have a call to action, you know, and all those wonderful things you're saying.
Yep, actually, it's in the WhatsApp group, our 4 Weeks to Success. Lori posts it every week. And it's also, you do it on the Facebook page too, Lori? I'm pretty sure you do.
No, I don't post those if they're just for these girls.
Okay, so it's just in the WhatsApp, right?
Yep.
Okay, in the WhatsApp group.
All right, maybe I could freeze frame, or what do they call it? Screen share or
Screenshot it?
screenshot, yeah.
You can screen. Well, are you in the WhatsApp group?
Yeah.
There, it's right there. You can save it right there in your WhatsApp group, in the WhatsApp group.
Okay.
On your phone, and then you can just save it there.
And Betty, this is Vicky. And what I'm doing too, I'm just taking a picture of the screen that we're looking at, and it's right there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Rachel, do you know how to screenshot this? Wait, hit your home in this shot. Can you screenshot the page?
Perfect. Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Don't move it yet. Oh, I got it. All right.
Got it?
Now, where's that going to be? Is that going to be in my photos?
Your photos.
Ah, yay. I know how to get to those. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Woo!
Love technology.
Oh, crawling along we are.
Okay.
The
That's
snail
okay.
pace.
It's
Thank
okay.
you.
I know. I'll have to get a reminder next time I'm going to do it too. But so those are just fun to keep. And I've noticed that a lot more of the consultants are doing this call to action button, which is pretty cool. And I know Facebook has a feature on that as well too that you can use. So it's fun. So think of something, ask a question. You know, what would you like your skincare to do for you? You could even do multiple choice. You can have them just write their comments on the comment below, you know, today only, for the next hour, whatever, however, what kind of a time limit you want to put on it as well too. And I think what they do is they, when they pick their winner, if they're picking a winner, they use the, and correct me, I know, Betty, we talked about this on Tuesday, and Sarah and Vicky, it's called random.org. And it's a program that you can use that will generate numbers for you, and names. You can enter names too, and it gives you the name of a winner, kind of like a roulette thing as well.
There's an app for that too. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, you can look it up as an app.
Yeah. Okay, so just to, without getting too technical and going into too much, you can also,
you don't need to have any technical knowledge at all to do it. You put a number in and hit the go button, and it gives you to pick the number for you. It's great.
Yeah, it's perfect. Another option we have when we're sharing socially with Jafra is to go live on Facebook. Have any of you done that? Have any of you actually gone live on Facebook? I know, Lori, you have a couple times. And Nicole, I want to hear about your parties, your wonderful parties that you're doing. I know it's on Zoom you're doing them, but I would love to know if you're integrating Facebook at any point. I mean, yeah, Facebook at any point with that as well too. I know you're inviting people via different venues as well too. So if you have, if you can talk, we would love to hear from you. But I know Lori's talked about going live a few times, giving us some kind of tips, and it's, you know, make sure you're keeping it under 5 minutes, because if you're on too long, people just are not. I don't even want to listen to myself for 1 minute, never mind 5 minutes. But just to keep it short, keep it sweet, keep it engaging. Have a plan before you start. Just don't go on and be like, oh, well, today, you know, we're going to do, you know, so kind of like have an agenda of what you want to talk about and what you want to feature. Don't wait for people to get on. If you're going to get on, you can be prior to going live. You can put a post saying, I'll be going live today at 2 o'clock. Please, you know, be sure to join in and invite your friends. And people can get notifications too. I don't know if you've ever watched people that are on live, and it'll ask you if you like at the end of the recording, it'll ask you if you want to be notified of when that person goes on live. Just to keep it short, keep it sweet, have a plan. When you start your go live presentation, don't wait for people to get on, just start right away, because the majority of the time your video will be viewed more after you post it than actually when you are actually going live. Just my experience when I've done that before as well too. It's fun, but once again, and you can practice, and if you go live, the people who are watching you live will definitely see it, but you don't have to post your go live event. It'll ask you at the end when you are done, it'll say that it's over. Would you like to post this event? So if you don't like it, or you don't think you did a good job, or you don't like the way it came out, you don't have to post it. But you can post it. And if you do post it, I will guarantee you will get more people watching the recorded version as opposed to the live version when you first start. And then once you get a following and people are seeing that you're online, they're getting a notification, they'll go online. And it's funny too, because when you go live, once again, like we were talking before, Betty, find a time that works for your audience. So that way, you will have people on, because it's fun if it's interactive and people are asking questions, or if they're commenting, you can share that as well too. So does anybody have any questions about going live?
Yeah, if you don't have an audience, can you still go live anyway and then post it for later?
Absolutely.
Is that weird?
No. Nobody knows that's watching if you have an audience.
I mean, I could have my cat as my audience.
Below, they can see the comments, but they don't know. But a lot of people don't comment either when they're on.
Mm-hmm. So I could have an audience of one with just my cat, and they wouldn't know.
Exactly. Exactly. It's true. It becomes like a commercial for you too, because you can just post it later whenever you want to, and then you can even save it if you wanted to.
Have you ever done that with your branch or your team? Go live, like a Facebook Live message to your team, like Jackie does to us sometimes?
Yeah, no, I haven't, and I probably should, but I haven't.
I mean, I don't know if that's a should. I just ask questions.
Well, what I think it does is it becomes more personal. I'm just going to make a little note for myself to do that. Go live.
I have multiple times on my team group, and also on my. I have a VIP group for my clients. And I do it with my team. It's easy with your team because you know them, you have a relationship with your friends. So it doesn't matter if you look perfect or if you sound perfect. You just go and say, "Hey, girls, don't forget to order the pack. It expires in 3 days." Or, I mean, I haven't done it as much lately, but I know
so they'd have to be on your Facebook page, right, for that?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
You can also, you can do stuff on Instagram, but that's not to a group. That's to everybody.
Right.
So if you want to do it to a certain group, you just do it with in your group that you make for your team,
right,
or for your clients, or you can do it on your face, or if you want to go to everybody, go on your business page or your personal profile. But if you want to just keep it to your team, you would send it just to your team.
Right.
Yeah. I think I'd want to start with them because I'm more familiar with them.
Mm-hmm.
They're more forgiving.
Yeah. And it's fun to do. I like to do. Sometimes I'll do recognition. I'll go live when we're doing like our team newsletter.
Yeah.
Which is fun. Kudos to, when you're doing that as well too. But I think it makes it more personable because they're actually seeing you and hearing your voice.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Have you ever done that?
I have, yes.
Do recognition over the face, like Facebook?
Yep. On our district group, we have a district group that everybody's invited to, all the different consultants. And we do that. I do that. I post it. I'll do a written one, my newsletter, and then we'll do a Facebook Live too, which is fun.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. I might do that.
Okay. That's perfect.
We'll see.
And then when you get comfortable, because you may feel more comfortable doing it in that group, because it's smaller and the people already know you, as opposed to doing it just on Facebook Live where all of your 3,000 friends, however many.
No. No. I'm not ready for that. No, but my team, they're all over the country and they don't know each other. but this is one neat way to get them to learn
See,
about, I don't know if they would see each other, because that would have to be a Zoom
no,
thing.
they wouldn't be able to see each other, but they would hear you. But you could also do something on Zoom too, if they get on Zoom.
Yeah, I would love to do that. I'm just trying. So far I've had 2 get on Zoom, maybe 3.
It's a
But-
start.
I would suggest if you're going to do a Zoom with your team, first of all, make it an event in your Facebook group for your team. And then go live on your Facebook group and say, hey, girls, remember in a half hour, we're going to get on Zoom. So here's the link. And then after you post your live event, you can edit the post to add the link to the Zoom meeting.
Right.
And then, you know, so, I mean, there's ways you can use live to push people to the Zoom meeting as well. And as a live reminder, because when you go live, it sends a notification to everybody in the group that you just went live.
Right.
So it's pretty cool. And I think that would be fun for you to start using it there.
Right. Yeah. It's a great.
Can you repeat that? Post it as an event on my Facebook group.
Right.
Yeah. So if you're going to do a Zoom meeting, you create an event on your Facebook group that's for your team. So you create an event and you invite everybody in your team to that event. And then when you're getting close to the time that the event starts on Zoom, you go live on Facebook inside the group and say, hey, girls, remember we have a Zoom meeting face-to-face. You know, we get to see each other and say hi and all that. In 30 minutes, and I'm going to post the link in a post right now so you guys have it. And then it just kind of, so they have the event reminder, they have the live reminder, and they have the link reminder. And then you'll get more people that remember, because people forget that stuff. They just, I was supposed to be on a meeting, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So would you have the event and would you have the Facebook event and the Zoom thing going at the same time?
No, the Facebook event would be more just to remind them to go to the Zoom link.
Right.
So it's kind of like when I post these meetings. I post it that it's a Zoom meeting, but I post it inside the Facebook group. But it says the meeting is going to be on Zoom. So you make that reminder event, and then you go live to remind them to go to that event.
Right. So it's just another form of an invitation.
So you talk to them live on Facebook to go to Zoom.
Yeah.
Huh.
Let's say, okay, ladies.
Have you done that?
In 1 hour, our meeting's going to start on Zoom. The number to log in on is blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
See you soon. Bye. Let's Zoom together. Zoom, Zoom, Zoom.
Okay. All right.
Whatever you want to say to them. Okay?
All right. Thanks. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. No, that's great. I love it. I like when other people talk.
Well, I'm thinking. I don't know that. I just gotta. Maybe I'll practice on my family or something and do one.
And you can even do that. You can even do that if you wanted to host a Zoom party with your clients. You don't necessarily have to do it just for your team, but anytime you wanted to do, if you're doing a little demonstration, a Zoom demonstration, for say your clients, go into your client group on Facebook and say, reminder, my Jaffa friends, I'm going to be demonstrating the new, our new beautiful Royal RJX Boost line tonight at 5 o'clock or whatever, the mascara. So don't forget to log on to the Zoom. The meeting number is, because that's the reason they can log on, but a lot of times they forget the number too, the meeting ID number. I know when I first started doing this, it was like, what's the number? What's the meeting number again?
Have you had clients that would log on to Zoom for you?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Because on Facebook, I have a group just for my, like Lori has her VIP group. I have my Jaffa Lovers group for my clients who just love Jaffa, and I run special deals and things for them there too. Okay.
Okay.
Kind of like the Client Plus on Facebook.
Jaffa Lovers.
And you could even take the catalog at the beginning of the month and use that as a Facebook Live presentation. Like, oh, I'm so excited, so thankful for you all. It's the week of Thanksgiving. Let me just go over some of the great deals for you again, and then take out your catalog and actually show them the visuals of the things that you like as well too. So,
and maybe you can offer them a special deal for joining you on Facebook.
Exactly. Definitely. There you go. That's making it interactive once again. Yep. For everybody who joins on the Facebook Live, party or presentation or, I'm going to do a drawing for all of you that join me, and whatever it is. So, but once again, keep it simple. You know, don't get too extensive.
Right. I'm going to practice with my family first. Maybe just my
Okay.
husband.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
Thank you.
Practice makes perfect. So do that.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't want to waste people's time by trying to press buttons and disappearing and anything stupid.
That's all part of making you real too, and making you vulnerable.
Oh, I know.
And then
Yeah.
saying, well, if she can do it, then I know that I can do it too.
Well, isn't that the way it is?
And then it's
Right.
okay, because I think that's what stops us, and that's what paralyzes us, is because we don't really feel comfortable doing it. But how are we going to get comfortable doing it? Is only by doing it.
Right.
So you just
Hey,
have
it's a miracle I'm even here.
yeah. See that? Who would have thought? Huh?
I had to escape to the bedroom because, you know, wherever I go in the house, people follow me around, and then it gets noisy, and it's like, so I'm
You
down
can
in the
always
bedroom.
and you don't have to share your screen all the time either.
I know.
And then you can do whatever. But I'm glad you are, because I like to see your beautiful face.
Well, I'm dressed too. And I was dressed on that one with Paulo. I just had like a halter top on. He couldn't see. I said, see, he had to show down. He saw my shoulders.
You're too funny. And you'll notice too on Facebook, and especially on Instagram, that a lot of people are using hashtags.
Oh.
So are you all familiar with a hashtag and what a hashtag does and why we want a hashtag? You're not. Okay.
No.
All right. So
enlighten us. Oh,
no.
Queen.
Okay. So what a hashtag does is that it makes you searchable online. So if I were to go in and type, for example, Lori Alley Jaffra, hashtag Lori Jolly Jaffra, every single post that Lori Alley Jaffra is hashtagged in will show up. Okay? So, and the reason that you'll see some people will have all different kinds of hashtags, because if I were to hashtag makeup, or I were to hashtag royal jelly, or I would want to look at any of these hashtags, that's where I'll find. See, now these are all the posts that have been hashtag Lori Alley Jaffra. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So see how that works? And you want to make it kind of unique, because if you hashtag makeup, there's going to be a gazillion different makeup hashtags. But if you did, you know, Lori Alley Jaffra makeup, only the post that Lori Alley has posted about makeup will be on there.
But Lori Alley has to make some posts about makeup.
So every time you post, you follow your post with hashtag, whatever your hashtag is going to be.
So this was, the first one I showed you was the L'Oreal Jaffra hashtag. This is the makeup hashtag, and what pulled up is my post, Michelle post, Estelle Day's post, Marilyn King, Diana Driggs, Estelle Day, Irma Salcedo, Michelle Hall. So it pulls up people that you know first, and then it'll start pulling up everyone else. And all of these all tag makeup too. And these are just random people all over the world.
Random people. Right. Yeah. So when you want somebody, if they're going to search your hashtag, a hashtag that you've hashtagged, you want your posts to come up.
Right.
Your information to come up. So, for example, I hashtag a lot of my stuff, you know, the Jaffra lifestyle. So a lot of, I have to make it a little more personal too, and maybe make it Marie's Jaffra lifestyle. And then that way, everything that I post, so the more times that you post that, my posts will come up as well too, for anybody who's posting that. Anybody that clicks on that hashtag within the post, they'll all come up.
So would be hashtag Debbie's Jaffra lifestyle.
Whatever you want to do. You can do whatever you want.
Right. But it would be before or after the hashtag.
Do hashtag, type in all the letters, no spaces at all. Because if you space it, it won't hashtag it. And you know, sometimes when you see it on Facebook, it's highlighted. All the hashtags are highlighted. That's what it does. You know, when we go to conference, they say hashtag all your photos from conference, Jaffra Conference 2017. So when you do that after everybody who posts, so if I go and I click on or I search hashtag Jaffra Conference 2017, everybody who posted a picture with that hashtag, it will show up.
If you use more than one hashtag, do you put a space between the hashtags or no space?
Put a space.
Okay.
You know, I don't think you have to though, do you, Lauren?
I believe you do. I've never actually tried it.
I don't
because
remember. I do. I don't even. I think I do put a post between them though. Yeah.
I always put a space in between each one.
All right.
Usually a single
Yeah.
space. So.
Yep.
And if you put more than one hashtag, is that because you have 2 different subjects?
Or you just want it to be searchable by 2 different or 3 different or 10 different things.
10 different ways.
Yeah.
10 different topics.
Actually, I haven't hashtagged these. I'm like, where's a hashtag I can click on?
So
I'll show you.
I still don't
But if you
understand.
get into the habit of doing, you'll just do it all the time. You just got to. At first, you just have to make it make an effort to actually hashtag it. And then you can. She's going to edit her post.
Can you give us an example when you'd have 2 hashtags on
I'm
something?
going to do it right now. See?
All right. I know you're a good teacher. You'll figure this out.
Yep. It's hashtag Lori Alley Jaffra, and then a space, and then it's going to be a hashtag skincare, and then you could do right, and then she could even do another hashtag royal jelly. She could do another hashtag I love Jaffra. You could do any. You could do any hashtag that you want. So if she clicks on the Lori Alley, hashtag all of the posts that are hashtag Lori Alley Jaffra will come up, and then we're going to see all those posts. See them, and go on to Facebook and search in the search bar up on the top there. Type in hashtag Jaffra Beauty and see what shows up. See all the different posts that come up. But then what happens is when she hashtag Lori Alley Jaffra, this is what comes up.
Thank you.
Yep, definitely. Okay, so it makes you more searchable online, which is good. Does anybody have any question about using hashtags? And hashtags are a really big thing on Instagram. You'll notice too. If you do Instagram, you'll see that. Okay. So getting social, we definitely want to talk about being a presence online and being a presence on the internet and on all the different venues that they have too. But spreading the word is not only limited to Facebook or to the internet too. You will brand yourself and you will stand out by the service that you provide for your customers. So what are you, and not only for your customers, but as a leader, what are you doing for your team that makes you special, that makes you stand out, that makes it so that somebody would want to be on your team or somebody would want to buy their cosmetics, their skincare, their makeup from you, as opposed to going to the store or as opposed to going to CVS or even going shopping somewhere else online. What do you do that makes you special, that makes your clients special to them? And think of the things that you enjoy about a store or that you enjoy about a salesperson, and why do you go back to her or why do you go back to that store? What kind of service do they provide that you like? I love Kohl's because you can bring anything back anytime and you don't even have to have the receipt. You could have worn it, doesn't matter. So I love that factor about that. The return policy is amazing. What are some of the other things for you personally that you enjoy about customer service? Anybody can share. And some of the things that we do, the Client Plus that we provide. Are you all using Client Plus? Are familiar with your myclients.jaffra.com? Okay, so for the new people who are on, if you don't know what that is, it's a service that Jaffra provides where you can sign up clients, friends, and Jaffra will send them a catalog, a monthly catalog. You do have to pay for that. It's based on the number of people that you have enrolled in the program, but it's extremely economical for that service because they're mailing you, they get the catalog, which you normally would have to purchase. They're actually sending it to you. And I think to send a catalog, it's like $1.35 or $1.45 for you to send it yourself. It already comes, it's perfect. Lori's showing you the site when you go on, where you can just create your client mailing list. You can register. Oh, it's $1 a name when you enroll 1 to 19 clients. It's 90 cents from 20 to 99, 85 cents for 100 or more. It costs you almost double that to send a catalog yourself, which means you have to buy the catalog, you have to address it, you have to put little seals and stickers on it, you have to bring it to the post office and get it posted and then sent out. Jafra will automatically do that service for you. Statistically, Jafra has done studies, and people that have their clients enrolled in My Client, their sales are 50% higher than somebody who does not, okay? And once again, Jafra will store, they keep a really nice little back office for you on this. It gives you a place where you can log into and be able to follow up with your clients, to call them. So every month it gives you a resource of business as well too, or I can go back and I can say, hi Vicki, it's Marie with Jafra. Did you get your catalog this month? I noticed how much that, you know, you love the royal jelly. Did you see the great sale that we have? Da, 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 da. It also will have your website on there too, so they can actually go to the website and they can place their orders all the time. So it's a really nice, your catalog has a really nice personalized note from you that you can pick. There's different ones that you can pick from too. So I highly recommend that you take advantage of that beautiful client brochure, the mailing for them too. And when you're doing a party or you're meeting somebody or somebody's placing an order, I'll always say, would you be interested in being put on my client list, where Jafra will send you a catalog. And then if they say yes, great. If they say no, that's okay too. Another great service that you can provide is to do rewards for your clients. I know a lot of people do different things. Does anybody have a client reward system set up, or do they offer their clients anything? Go ahead, Betty.
What I've been doing last year and this year for since this is our 62nd year, if somebody places a $62 order or more order, I give them one item half price. Usually I ask it to be an item they haven't used before.
Nice.
So it gets them to try something new.
Perfect. Perfect. I love it. Love it. Anybody else have anything that they do?
I do 20% off an order when they hit $100.
Nice.
So like if they hit, every time they hit $100, they get basically something 20% off.
Nice.
And it's really nice because they're usually surprised because they don't realize they don't track it, but I do. And so then I'll say, hey, you've reached your $100, you get this. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is great, you know. So it's a fun way to reward them because they really don't remember. And
Right.
but then they'll remember eventually, like, oh yeah, she's the one that gives me, you know, they're going to come back to you instead of going somewhere else because they know that they're going to get rewarded.
Yep, that's awesome. It's kind of like the Kohl's Cash.
Exactly. If you're gonna go back to Kohl's because
You go back because you got to spend your money, right? You got to spend your Kohl's Cash. So love it. Birthday club, I love that. I do a birthday club too. In the month of their birthday, all my clients will get a 20% off their whatever order that they want to place an order from. I always loved birthday clubs. I still get little $10 gift certificates from different stores in the mail. And I just think it's a nice way to remember. First of all, you're remembering that it's their birthday, which I think is a really nice thing as well too. And then to give them a gift. I also offer them doing a Jafra party. I'll do their birthday party if they want to have a Jafra birthday party. We can do that as well too. So it's just a nice little way to be able to do that for fun. Anybody else have anything that they do? Any ideas? Or something that you might want to think about doing? Or what is it from a store that you shop at that provides something like that for you? Nobody? Okay. Well, we can go on to the next topic, which is handing out, you got to hand out your brochures and your, if you're going to post ads and everything, they don't work without a follow-up service. So if you're handing out brochures or you're handing out samples, always, try to get that person's name and phone number or email so that you can follow up with her as well too. I don't like to hand out brochures a lot. What I like to do is just to text it to them, because then what happens is that I get her name and I get her phone number. So I'll say, you know what? I don't have any catalogs with me, but I'd love to text you one right now. So she'll say, sure. So I would just hand her my phone, say, put your phone number in for me, and then I can text her a catalog to do that as well too. I don't know if any of you have ever done that, but that's a great way too, to get somebody's name and phone number. We have some great samples Jeff is providing for us with the new RJX and the new Boost. Those are always great, great, great to hand out. But before I hand one out, I will, I know, do any of you do anything with samples? Yeah? Do you get phone numbers?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been, I try to get all of the information these days, not just the phone number, because I like to put them on the mailing list and then call them back. I have found that 3 days is a little too long. I'm trying to call back in 2 days now. And so I've had moderate success.
Good.
It kind of ebbs and flows a little bit. Like I've got 3 people that, 3 out of 4 that I recently gave out to that I have to call them back again because they haven't tried it yet. So even though I say I'm going to call you, we even set a date. But Jackie had given the idea that you set a time on the day and that might be more successful. So I'm going to try that route too.
That's awesome. And when you do that, it holds you accountable too.
Right, right. And I do think it's important though to have those samples. I have them in my purse, actually sticking out of my purse all the time. And that's just really, it really has been successful.
Yeah.
And I think it's easier to open up a conversation with somebody. You have something to give to them.
Right, yeah.
You can do that too. Good for you. Good for you. That's awesome. I do. I love the samples too. And that's why Jaffa provides them for us to use them as well too, which is cool. I like to staple even the fragrance, the little fragrance, the scent seals that we get. Just take those and rip them apart and staple one to your business card. You know, and ask them if you'd like to. This time of year, whenever I go into Macy's or Nordstrom's or they're standing, the fragrance people are standing there in the front of the store with those they're spraying those cards. Would you like to try a new fragrance? Would you like to try a new fragrance? So I'm like, why can't I do that with like the new floras that we have too? So to be able to give them that, which is pretty awesome, which is good too. So and it's an easy way for you to get yourself out there and to practice on getting to the people. It's always easy too if you have a place where you can invite others. If you're talking to people and they want to experience Jaffa or hear more about Jaffa or they want to have a party, it's always easier if you have a place for them to go, a place for them to come. So once again, you can invite them to this training. If you want, on Mondays, we have at 4 p.m., we have our beauty and, is it 4:30 now? No, 4. Yeah, 4:30. When we do them it's all on the calendar as well too.
4:30.
So it will be tomorrow?
Yes.
Yes.
Excellent.
4:30. That this is Pacific time, just to let you ladies know too. 4:30 and 5, which Jackie does a party at 5 o'clock. So, you know, if you're inviting people to come and experience Jaffa, to hear what it's all about or to see what it's all about, it's a great place for you to do that. She does it twice a month as well too. And then sometimes people will just say, no, they're not interested. So we need to follow that up with, well, then if not you, then who? Is there someone that you know?
Right.
That would love to be able to hear or be able to see, or do you think that would be a fit for them as well too?
Yeah.
So it's really pretty cool. So once again, we talk about 5 in the Hive, which is part of this, the tracker too that you get in the package that we have for you guys for the 4 weeks to success. In order for you, like, you know, like for example, Betty, you're talking to a lot of people and it's a nice place for you to be able to keep track of who you're talking to. Because when you start to talk to a lot of people, you forget who you gave samples to, or who did you pass out, or who did you see at the store that you actually wanted to connect with and to reconnect with as well too. So that helps.
Do we print that off Amber Region, the packet? Is that where we get it?
Yep. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And it has all these forms in there. It has the tracker in there. It has the tic-tac-toe game in it as well too for your hostesses and for your team as well. Okay. And the notes. Okay. I know a lot of consultants like to partner with different businesses. Has anybody partnered with a business?
Yes,
Okay.
I've done a pop up at Staples, and
Okay. Yes, I know you talked about that. That was awesome.
yeah,
Here.
with limited success, but it only takes a couple. Again, I appreciate your gap coaching here with filling in the holes. You've got to have the system to follow up because you're wasting your time if you don't follow up when you give out samples. It's just stupid. And that 5 in the hive thing is, I mean, all the little prompts are there. We just have to schedule the time and do it. And the telephone tag drives me crazy, but I like that idea where you give them a catalog and a text right then and there because you've got it. Sometimes I'll even take my picture with them at the,
Yeah, that's good.
because that'll help me to remember and it helps them to remember too. I did that at the parade yesterday with somebody and it was just fun. And she, you know, we have started a conversation back and forth. You know, it was great meeting you. We have mutual friends in common and you never know where these conversations are going to lead. You know, that's the thing. But having the picture there makes a difference. And I try to make it a habit when we do the mask at my parties at the timeshare. We'll do our Kodak moment, and I'll get throw my face in there with them, and that helps me remember who they are and them with me. And this is a little memento of their vacation. I mean, when I went to Hawaii, we paid $25 for a picture of us in Hawaii. I do it for free, you know, and they laugh. We have a good time.
Exactly.
It just makes it fun.
That's awesome. And partnering with different businesses, you can partner with your church groups too. I love to do events with women's groups in the churches. Just a little side thing that I do. We do evenings with Esther, where we kind of tell the story of Esther using perfumes and oils and makeup, and it's just a fun. So just be creative.
Well, how do you do that? On a weekly basis or once a year? Or when evenings with Esther?
It depends. It depends on the women's group. Mother's Day is a great time to connect with different church groups and women's groups too, because we're always doing kind of a Mother's Day tea or a Mother's Day event. And I can talk to you later. I mean, if you about that too, Debbie. I have a little printout that I can share with you and anybody else who wants it. Just let me know.
Yeah, I'd like that too.
Okay. Yeah. So just like, what do you love? What are your passions? And how can Jafra add that value to whatever group or whatever interest? Some like women like to connect with different gyms, you know what I mean? Because they're into the health and working out and having, you know, being healthy is having great skin as well too, and learning how to de-stress as well. So what are your what are your hobbies? What are your things that you like to do as well too? We fundraisers, we talked about that a little bit at our meeting with Jackie. A lot of, you know, people are in PTA, they have young kids in schools and on sports teams, and so they're always looking for you know, different ways to raise money as well too. So those are different things that you can do with Jafra. Tabletops, we just did a tabletop today, Miss Sarah and I, at the beautiful bridal show. We had a great time doing that. I love tabletops. That's my thing. That's my venue. So those are fun too. So, you know, this time of year, it's holidays, every school, every church, every networking event is having some kind of a craft vendor fair. So if you haven't done them and you're not comfortable, this is a great time to experiment because they're inexpensive right now and they're a dime a dozen. Every weekend you'll be able to find 5 or 10 of them going on somewhere in your community. There's a Facebook groups too you can connect with that will post different events that they're having, just like whatever your area is / vendor craft groups. So that's another place where you can use that to do prospecting as well. And in your little packet, you also will get the prospecting survey, or you can search prospecting survey in the Facebook events groups. You'll be able to find a little survey there that you can use too. That'll give you some information when you're talking with people, which is pretty cool. Does anybody have any questions about different places where you can go to meet people? So just be creative, keep your ears and your eyes open, and stick with what you like to do and the people that you like to connect with too, which is fun. never, ever, 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 ever go out of your house without your business cards. I always, it's so funny. I wear my Jaffa pin wherever I go, all the time. I don't care. I don't care where it is. It's just so funny. And we're we're going to a wedding, and my daughter's like, "You gonna wear your Jaffa pin, Mom?" I go, "I absolutely am." So it's just kind of like keeping your little business kit with you. And if you don't want to keep a little bag with you all the time, keep one in your car so at least you have access to it. It's pins and hats and shirts and purses and bags are great conversation starters. You don't know how many people have asked me if my name was Jafra. Or what is that? What is Jafra? So it's just, or Jafra, oh my God, I didn't know Jafra was still around. Or, oh my gosh, I love Jafra. So it's kind of a subliminal way to put yourself out there. And don't forget, you're your Jafra store. So it's kind of like your sign that saying that you're open, because when you open a store, the first thing you do is when you unlock the doors, you turn the sign on. So is your sign turned on? Okay. And just be open to it, and you'll be more comfortable talking about Jafra if you're prepared. If you're going to wear a Jafra hat or a Jafra t-shirt or a Jafra bag, make sure you have your samples or your business cards in your purse so that you can follow that up with as well too. So it's a lot of fun in your travel things, your sachets, we talked about that too. So we kind of went over a lot today about being social about Jafra. And I think it's just about loving what you do and being proud of what you have and who you are, and what Jafra has to offer, not only for you, but what Jafra can offer other people as well too. How can Jafra add value to them and their lives and their families' lives? So just to, kind of make it simple, keep it fun, talk to 3 to 5 people a day, every day. If you could do that, you would have an average of 20 to 30 contacts a month. Pretty cool. I mean, a week, I'm sorry. It'd be pretty cool. Don't worry about making mistakes. People are not going to remember what you say. They're going to remember how you make them feel. So even if you get a no or somebody's not interested, they will remember what a great conversation they had with you, or what a beautiful person you are, or what a kind person you are. Or so when they hear the name Jafra again, they'll remember that it was a positive, wonderful experience. So if you can do that every day, 3 to 5 times a day, then you will have all the success in the world. So does anybody have any questions? Any comments? Any takeaways from today?
This has been very helpful, really good. And I appreciate you stepping in. You weren't even planning on doing it tonight. Boy, so you're instant in season and out of season. I'm telling you, it's great. Just when you share the catalog on your phone, when you meet somebody, instead of handing them, that's brilliant. So you've already pre-downloaded that where into your phone? How do you?
I'll text it. You can text it to yourself, so you'll always have it. Or you can copy and paste it to your notes on your phone.
Okay.
On your notes. I used to do that. Keep them in those 2 places.
2 places. Okay.
You don't have to. I mean, I like it in my notes because it's right there. You can just copy and paste it.
Yeah, because you got to scroll for the text for yourself, probably, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
And the notes, that's right there.
Yeah.
And it's possible to copy and paste from there, or?
Yep. You just copy the link from wherever you want to copy it from. You want to copy it from Jafra Biz, Jafra Royal. You want to copy it from
All right.
your website. You can copy it from your website as well too. You're just gonna.
Do you ever do the video of the beekeeper or whatever that thing is? With that little 2-minute clip.
Yeah, and you can copy that and paste it in your notes, and that's something you can text to somebody too.
Do you ever do that? Do you have success with that?
I have.
What do you have success with?
I have. Yeah. It's so funny because somebody from another direct selling company said, "Hey, Marie, if I send you a video, would you take a look at it, and I'll call you like tomorrow, and you tell me what you think about it." So I'm like, "Oh, duh, why don't I do that?" So,
How did you feel about that? Did you think that was possible, doable, or in a position? Yeah,
absolutely. And whether or not, and I think sometimes we just get so hung up on the result that it paralyzes us to do something. So I just said, let me just do it. Whatever. If she looks at it, fine. If she doesn't, at least I'm going to get into the habit of doing it and then following it up and tweaking it and making it more effective. But we have to start at some place. We have to start somewhere.
All right. Just getting on Zoom is huge for me.
Just copy and pasting it into your notes is a start. At least you have it so that you can
Exactly.
you're having a conversation. Somebody says, "Oh, what's Jaffer?" I never, what you know. It's, oh, you know what? I'm gonna send you a really short 2-minute video. Would you take a look at it, and then I'll connect with you and tell me what you think.
Good.
You know?
Brilliant.
So those are other things too. But yeah, copying, pasting, texting to people, and that's the way of the world today. I think. Sad to say, but it also it takes the pressure off of you of having to do all the talking and knowing exactly what to say or how to say it. Jeff
Yeah.
did a beautiful
Well,
job
pictures worth 1,000 words.
Absolutely. And then they have it on their phone, or you could even challenge her to text it to somebody. You text it to your consultants and say, "Okay, I challenge you guys to text this to 3 people today, and let me know what you think."
There's always more.
You know.
I like that. I like the way you think.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you.
Brilliant.
That just came to me, so I think I must start. I gotta, you know, I gotta preach. When you preach to the preacher, I gotta start doing all these things again too.
Yeah.
So we just stop. Sometimes we get distracted. So
Yeah. Yeah.
But
There's
I
always more.
really just scheduling your posts will be a big help for you and a big relief for you guys if you can just sit down. Sometimes it's a little time consuming, but just sit down and just text, you know, 2 or 3 of them at a time, or if you want to do 1 week at a time, and before you know it, you've got the whole month all set, and then you don't have to worry about it. But I found that to be a big help. So, any other questions? Anybody have any comments?
Did you say guests could come to this next week?
Absolutely.
What's the topic next week?
Sponsoring. Why Jafra? Why now? Why you? Yes, sponsoring is next week 4. Definitely a great platform for them to come to. Okay. Yep. What's in it for you? What's in it for them? What's in it for Jafra? Perfect. Good. Awesome.
Thank you.
You are very, very, very welcome. Is there anything in the chat? I can't see my chat box either. I hope there's nothing in the chat box that I'm missing. No? Okay, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Betty, you're going to be one of our trainers, okay?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Oh, yeah, Betty.
Yes. And all of you who have already graduated, Miss Sarah, Miss Vicki, Nicole, and Debbie, yeah, that's perfect. So you're getting seasoned to do this, okay?
Oh, right.
Right, Lori? We're going to start recruiting. Perfect. All right, ladies, you have a beautiful night. Thank you so much. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I'm going to work on that too. I don't know if it's my computer or whatever, but we'll get it done.
Maria, you're beautiful. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you so much. Okay.
And Vicki, it's good to see you. Congratulations, Betty, on your sponsoring and your successes.
You.
I haven't gotten on WhatsApp to say that, but I mean, real proud of you. You're doing great. And it's
Thank you. It's about time. Got through that wall. And so, Marlene, I'm so happy with her. She's got a great start. And got another one who couldn't make it tonight. And 2 more. And then maybe I'll be a manager.
Woohoo! Not maybe. You will be.
Well,
before you know it. Yeah.
You will be. You will be. Absolutely. All about timing.
Yeah.
All right, ladies, have a happy Thanksgiving. If we don't see each other or be able to wish each other Thanksgiving, I'm so thankful for all of you. And I love you all, and you have a beautiful night. Sweet dreams.
Okay.
Marie,
good to see you too, Vicki.
Yeah.
And Sarah.
Yes, darling.
Real quick question.
Yep.
Do you know when they're going to be sending? I mean, Vicki's going to turn down her computer. When they'll be sending out the certificates?
Your upline would be sending out certificates for you. So I have those. I'll have those for you. Yep. Yep. You got them. Yep.
And Vicki just wanted, I guess the other people can go if they'd like to, because you weren't in when Vicki had mentioned this regarding her recent party she did and potential potential consultant. Hello there.
Woo!
I'm excited.
Vicki, yay!
So, well, I've been out visiting friends and family and everything this week while we've been here. And this evening, I did a little party there were 3 ladies there. And all 3 are going to be ordering.
Good.
And then one of the ladies is she wants to purchase the $49 kit. And
Woohoo!
I pushed the fact that you can get your products for 30% off.
Right, for the rest of your life. Right.
And she was very happy about that.
I bet.
Awesome.
So before I leave Massachusetts,
Yeah, you're gonna have a new
Give me
sponsor. Yay! Awesome.
Yay.
Awesome. And you know, she can take advantage of that birthday pack too.
that's
Um,
okay.
And she'll get 40% off. Her first month, she gets 40% off anything, all her order, her $300 order.
Okay.
Okay, so just remember that and let her, that's a great pack for her to take advantage of at 40% off, and she can do her Christmas shopping with it. Yeah, it's a great deal. And then that qualifies her too, Vicki. That gets her in at her $300.
Okay.
Yep. So, which is good. So then she can participate in all the promotions that Jaffa has for her as well too.
Oh, speaking of promotions, Maria, I have a question for you.
Mhm.
There was a challenge for us if we did 6,000 or something, we'd get, I don't even remember, an iPad or something.
Oh, that's your branch. If your central branch is 3,000 between the 17th and the 21st.
Ah, so it's during those 4 days.
Those 4 days, which was
Ah.
Sunday to Thanksgiving, basically. No, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You would be getting a tablet.
Okay, I thought that was too easy for $6,000 for the month.
It's only three. It's really only $3,000. Your team, and your order counts in that as well too. So, but if you figure if you had, 6 people buying the birthday pack,
yeah,
there you go.
That's awesome.
Right there.
Okay, they don't know about that challenge, but I'll have to let them know that.
Right. So that would be Vicki and Sarah and Vicki's new person. So funny. But yeah, so just to let you know too. So that's a good thing. So it's really important to pay attention. If you're not signed up for the texts for Jafra and make sure you're getting your texts and your emails from Jafra because
I am. I got knocked off. I got to call them about that.
Yeah.
Tell me one more time. What's in it for them on those 4 days? Anything special for them to do?
When they do the $400 order, they get the Royal Jelly Longevity Cream.
Okay. 400. Just on those 4 days.
Yep.
Okay.
And there was a text. There was also an email on it too. So, and I know Jackie's posted it in WhatsApp.
I know. There were about 5 or 6 of them that came through. They're all like kind of in a blur. And I wasn't sure if it was just the 4 days, for the month, or the
no, it's just from the 17th because I thought it was for the month. I'm like, I already got it. I'm all set. But,
I thought that too. And then I read the
I had
fine
to go
print.
back and reread the fine print. It's from the 17th to the 21st.
It's too easy. Yeah.
But that's okay.
Maybe we can do this.
So,
Maybe we can do this.
Only, still got what? 3 more days? 4 more days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll do this.
So go to
all
it.
Right.
All right, ladies.
Thanks.
And congratulations, everyone. Congratulations.
Yes. And congratulations, Vicki. That's awesome. I've been thinking about you since I met you online the first time, and you just made me cry. And that it is the power to change lives, and it's so good to see you smiling. And I'm so happy.
Yes.
This is wonderful.
Congratulations to you, Miss Sarah, as well too. So
absolutely,
they'll be part of your team. They'll be part of your team. So
growing.
Woohoo! Excellent. All right, ladies.
Have a nice Thanksgiving.
Yes,
you too. Happy Thanksgiving. God bless.
Sarah, I'll be calling you too to talk about the. We'll do a little Zoom thing. You and Vicki before Thanksgiving. Okay.
Okay.
I'll text you guys. All right.
Good night.
Good night. Bye bye.
Good night.